Point Roberts is not an island, but for many practical purposes it behaves like one. It sits at the southern tip of a peninsula on the Pacific coast of North America. Politically, it belongs to Washington State in the United States. Geographically, its only land connection is with British Columbia, Canada. To drive from Point Roberts to the rest of Washington, residents usually have to leave the United States, enter Canada, cross a stretch of Canadian territory, and then enter the United States again. The reason is simple and strangely blunt. In the 19th century, Britain and the United States agreed that much of the boundary in the region would follow the 49th parallel. That line was easy to define in treaty language, but it sliced across the base of the peninsula, leaving the small southern tip on the American side, separated by land from the rest of the country. Point Roberts became what geographers call an exclave, a piece of territory attached politically to one country but practically reached through another. It has homes, roads, businesses, beaches, and a local identity shaped by that odd position. The consequences are not theoretical. Everyday errands can involve international border crossings, deliveries, school routes, medical appointments, and family visits. All require more planning than they would in an ordinary town, when border movement becomes slower or more restricted. Point Roberts feels it immediately, because access is not just convenient there, it is essential. And yet the community endures, because unusual geography creates its own routines. People learn the crossings, services adapt. The place becomes both American and deeply connected to nearby Canada, not by politics, but by practical life. Point Roberts proves that a straight border can create a crooked reality. Barle was tangled by old land rights. Point Roberts was isolated by a clean line drawn across a peninsula. And the next border oddity is stranger still, because it runs through a building made for people on both sides,